Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you? You can't answer because you're in the box.
Out of the box.
Out of the box. Yeah. Today we're going to talk about the Hunger Games trilogy, review it and such. You gonna talk? You're just gonna stand there really awkwardly nodding.
I'm standing. Don't worry.
Hunger Games. You should read it. Say it.
It's a series about a dystopian society featuring a 16-year-old girl named Katniss Everdeen.
This book basically follows Katniss's journey through the Hunger Games after she volunteers to save her sister Prim.
The Hunger Games is a yearly tournament held by the capital in the world of Panem.
In Panem, there are 12 districts that are oppressed and ruled by the capital. Each district has its own distinct revenue. For example, Katniss is from District 12, which specializes in coal mining.
In each district, a lottery is held to pit two tributes, one boy and one girl. When you turn 12, your name goes in the lottery once, and every year after that until you're 18.
The Hunger Games is a tournament in which all the tributes from each district fight to the death. Only one can win.
After the somewhat twist of events at the end of Hunger Games, the Nets boat is catching fire. Every 25 years, the capital holds the Quarter Quell, which the rules are always different.
For example, the second Quarter Quell had 4 tributes from each district instead of 2. In the last book of the series, Mockingjay, we get to follow Katniss as she rebels against the capital.
Katniss is chosen to be the Mockingjay, which is the symbol of the revolution. Next, we are going to talk about our favorite characters.
I don't really have a favorite character. Cinna is definitely a good one. Cinna is Katniss. What do you call that?
Stylist?
Yes, Cinna is Katniss's stylist, and he's amazing and does all her clothes, and he's just a beautiful guy. And he leaves her a journal in the last book. Spoilers, but it's so good.
My favorite characters are as follow. Katniss. That's original.
Katniss is good.
She's not really a big favorite of the fans, but she's there.
I don't know. I like her, but
I'll go
she's
with
not
that.
like the best. She's a strong female lead, which is cool. You don't really see that in a lot of books nowadays. I mean, it's getting better now, but
Oh yeah. I'm always going to love Peeta.
Peeta is good. I don't know. I can't really pick between Peeta and Gal. I don't have a favorite.
I'm sorry.
I know, it's really stupid. I'm probably the only one that can't pick one.
There's no Team Switzerland in this.
I am Team Switzerland. Neutral party.
Team Katniss. She's pretty good by herself. She's accepted that
She is.
sometimes.
That's very true.
I'm
I'm Team Finnick.
Team Syringe. She seems to rely on that one a lot.
You're right. The syringe is pretty good.
Team Death. Finnick is nice.
Team Capital. Go Capital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
President Snow has beautiful breath syndrome.
Okay, so President Snow may be a villain, but he's an amazing character. Okay, the way that Suzanne describes his poisony lips and his rose breath, oh, it's so good. I don't even care. It's beautiful. I don't like Coin though. Coin was I hated her from the beginning. I don't know. I pictured her as this chubby little lady that
chubby?
was just, yeah, you didn't picture her being chubby?
I imagine her with big boobs. Which means you can't be chubby. Come on.
You can be chubby with big boobs. I don't know.
You need
I just pictured her really didn't like her. She was never attractive to me.
She's not a good character. She's just there's nothing good about her. Honestly,
She
except her
deserved
name.
to.
Her name is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like Plutarch.
Really, you like Plutarch?
I like Plutarch. I don't know. Ever since I first met him, I never liked Senator Crane, so I was kind of like Team Plutarch in the Game Maker section.
I don't know. I thought he was sketchy, like Katniss did, I guess.
Oh,
when
yeah.
She was all like, "Why would he show me that?"
Yeah,
and
that
all
was
that
really
stuff.
cool.
And I don't know. I just thought he was kind of a sketchball. Sketchball.
I like that catch.
And I don't know. I don't like him.
Did you like Senator Crane?
I didn't really. You don't really get to know Seneca,
No, you don't.
so I was like, he's just there. He's a character. That's cool. He exists.
Like Gale. That's so weird.
Gale does more than just exist. Okay.
He's in book 1 3 times.
Just because you're Team Peeta doesn't mean you can diss on my Gale love.
I'm Team Syringe. Syringe doesn't know about Gale. So.
You're right.
Gale never had to be syringed, so because he's not good. He's one of the characters like Madge, who's not really important.
I don't know. I kind of liked Madge, and
she gave her the pen, which is
the pen was very cool.
It's pretty important.
I don't know though. I kind of like the movie's adaptation where Prim gives her the pen.
Definitely.
I think that's much because then she's taking her sister with her, which is pretty awesome.
Besides having Rue there, it's pretty much the same thing.
Rue's my favorite character too. Rue is amazing. Cutest little girl in the fracking world. I don't even care. Even though the other cute one dies too. But spoilers!
No one knows who's cute or not. Every cute character does, if you think about it.
Every cute character ever.
Not Haymitch, though.
Finnick dies.
Finnick does die. Why we didn't particularly care for Mockingjay is because...
Mockingjay seemed really forced to me. I don't know. It was a little boring to read. It was hard to get into. Like, it was very... Katniss feeling sorry for herself. And
Yes, that was the moral of the story.
it is the moral
Until
of
the
story.
end. And then,
I don't-
oh.
I mean, when you get to the end, it picks up, which is very good.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm going to rant about the epilogue, which is not needed. I don't care. It's good and
If
it's
it was
nice.
longer, maybe.
And I get that people
Not
like
just
it.
2 pages.
Yeah, 2 pages is stupid.
It's
Like,
a little
literally-
tease, like, oh, I'm not going to finish it, but I'm sure you wanted to see what would happen between PETA and his little
Yeah.
Katniss girl. Real or not
I don't
real?
know. Real or not real. I know, like, literally. The whole,
I'll get mine out as well. I'll break.
like, she's talking about telling blah, blah, blah. That's when I
Mhm.
make a list in my head of every act of goodness I've seen someone do. It's like a game, repetitive, even a little tedious after more than 20 years. But there are much worse games to play. Like, that ended the book. That was the end for me. That was perfect. It was beautiful. I was like, wow, Suzanne, that was a really good way to end it. But then she wrote the stupid, ridiculous, tiny epilogue that's not even worth my time. And I just don't like it. I just don't.
I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't know.
So now.
I pretty much love Hunger Games and the beginning to middle of Catching Fire. That's pretty much how I feel. The arena for Catching Fire was amazing.
It was amazing.
Finnick is an amazing character. They actually gave him a backstory in Mockingjay. That was pretty
Which was
exciting.
cool. That's very true.
And you
do
get to
win.
see Annie more in Mockingjay for like a few pages and stuff.
And stuff.
Finnick and Annie are totally like underappreciated by even the author.
Yeah.
Message to Suzanne. That's mine. Got any
Yeah,
messages
that's
for her?
I did.
What was your
already.
message?
I said that it was not as good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, the Hunger Games, I would recommend to literally everyone I know. Like, the first book in the series is amazingly well written. The characters are well developed. It's just a great story to read.
Mind you, they all die.
Which is really sad. It's a sad book. Don't read it if you don't like sad stories, or if you don't like getting attached to watch everyone die. But I don't know. I mean, Catching Fire and Mockingjay are both good books as well. I just don't think that they're written as well. They're not as grabbing. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much as a page turner, I guess is the phrase that I'm looking for.
Maybe that's just because we're already attached to the characters. We don't need like an emotional. Like, I mean, obviously it's very emotional, but I mean,
Oh, yeah,
she
very.
didn't spend that much time focusing on character development because we already knew them.
Yeah, maybe that's
But
why.
I
don't
love
know.
character development, so maybe that's why I didn't particularly like it. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
It definitely didn't catch fire in my heart.
Aww. No, the arena for Catching Fire, though, like you
Yes.
said, it was amazing. Like, the whole clockwork thing is brilliant. I will give you that Plutarch is good for that.
Yes,
He's
you
a
are
brilliant.
welcome.
He's a brilliant
I
guy.
was in
Like,
charge.
yeah, you were. I don't know. That whole part was good. The whole quarter quell is very.
Yeah, very interesting concept.
I like it. It's very good. I like that you get to meet Finnick a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a really good character. He's developed really well as well. Really good as well.
Really well, it's good.
Really well as good. He's well developed. There we go.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a man.
I don't know. After she was out of the quarter quell, it kind of lost me a little.
Yeah,
Like, it got a little less.
like after the
interesting.
Hunger Games in #1, it got good still. I mean, it wasn't that long or anything,
It was
but
still
it was
very emotionally grabbing.
like you were wondering what was going to happen. To
And poor PETA and his little emo outbreak of, oh, you don't really like me? I'm leaving this train.
I have a cane.
Oh, it's so sad.
That
Well,
rhymes.
he's gimped. But anyway.
I don't
I
remember
like
it that
Game
much in
Boys.
Mockingjay. Does it fits?
He's
Probably
got
gets
like
fixed.
a prosthetic
A
leg.
prosthetic leg.
Fuck.
Capital. You work wonders, don't you?
Mm-hmm. But
So
anyways,
yeah, I think that was a good review.
is that everything? Is that like a thing?
Least favorite character? Just one random.
Least favorite. That's hard.
I have 10.
Okay, in the movie,
The movie.
I don't
One we
like.
haven't seen.
Oh my God, what's his name? That guy, that bad guy, that really douchey guy.
In Hunger Games, there's no douches.
Kato. In the movie, I dislike Kato because it's a scrawny little white boy,
No,
and
he's worked out a
I-
lot. His pictures.
he better be fucking buff.
He's
Because I
fucking
picture,
buff.
I picture Kato being a big burly man who's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you up, Katniss."
Apparently he wanted to be PETA, but they didn't give him the role for PETA.
Well, that's sad.
I think his hair would be perfect for PETA.
Yeah, I agree.
Josh
He does
Hutcherson
have
is
that face.
perfect for PETA, mind you. I'm just saying. One of my least favorite characters is honestly Madge.
Really?
We went through this.
What was that?
She should be more important, even though she's not. That's my reasoning.
I disagree with you, good sir.
Well, go home.
Fine. No, I don't know. I like that Madge is like
You like that she's
the
small?
only girlfriend that
Oh, okay.
Katniss ever had. Really.
I mean, Madge was really
Yes.
nice. She had no reason to be hated or anything. She's
But
just small.
she is kind of random. I'll give
Yeah.
you that. Like she's not really a grand character.
She gives Katniss the pin. That was her triumph.
That was it.
That was her award-winning performance in the book.
That was it.
Yeah. And do you have a least favorite character yet? Or are you still thinking?
I don't know. Probably, sadly, would be Joanne, right?
Oh,
Was it Joanna?
Joanna. That is Joanna.
Yeah, I think my least favorite would probably be Joanna. She just always seemed like a bitch to me, and I never got attached. And I was like, you're kind of, I just don't like you. You're not a nice girl. And I don't know, I just never. I mean, she gets better
Oh,
as
definitely.
the books go on,
When
and
she
she gets
takes
to be a
Katniss's
nicer
morphine.
character.
Remember that?
Oh,
Take the IV.
She is kind of pretty. I don't know. I didn't hate
She
anyone.
gets
Coin.
naked the first time you meet her, which is a
Awkward.
wonderful impression for Katniss to see. She's really enjoying that. But yes, Coin. Let's
I
talk
think
about
Coin is my
Coin.
least favorite character. I never got attached. She's pudgy and evil, and I hate her. And
and she literally ended up to be the bad guy.
yeah, I never thought she was good. I don't know. I just
So that's good. I expected her to be just a bitch and
Yeah.
be like, oh, you're a bitch, okay. But I didn't have any harbored feelings for her. Interesting.
know how to.
The feelings did not stay harbored inside. No harbor for them to stay. Don't even try.
No haba. So all in all, it's a very good book series.
All in all, I would rate it a 4
Really?
out of 1.
Oh, that's good.
What about you? Out of 1.
Out of 1, we give it 10. Bam! Bazinga!
I would give the first one
I know.
a good
but
story.
all in all, the trilogy is definitely worth the read.
Mhm.
It's
And
a
the
good
movies
trilogy.
will hopefully be quite
Uh,
as descriptive and maybe more descriptive, actually.
I am psyched for the movies. I hope they're amazing. I really hope the movie is as good as I mean, obviously it won't be because that's not how things work. But the
Or if
first
it's going to be
book,
too much, then it would be actually kind of bad. I don't know why. I just think it
Yeah.
would be a literal. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
The first book will always hold a special place, right? Yeah. You know?
That's not where your heart is. Check the pen. Check the pen. Yeah. So that was our review.
Bye.
Capital.
Down with it. Poop, capital poop. Constipation. Diarrhea.